Hi, welcome to Pet Talks TV. This is your family's talk show about pets, where nothing is too petty for us to talk about when it comes to you or your pets. So come join a community of pet lovers. Allow us to entertain you and hopefully we will inspire you. My name is Tita Me, shortcut for Tita Meow, because I love cats. But today we're not going to talk about cats. We're going to talk about Israel. You know, the world's eyes are focused on Israel because we're thinking, are they doing something right? Are they doing something wrong? But let me tell you that my guest for today is from Israel and she has no eyes. She does have eyes, but she was born blind and she was bullied. However, this difficulty did not deter her from achieving so much because she's a writer, she sails, she's a public speaker, she is a healer. She's able to deep dive into the human mind and help you to access the core, the innermost longings of your soul. She has formed this special connection with nature and animals. And today, we're bringing her back from Israel to talk about birds, being connected somewhat to Hanukkah. I will be showing you pictures of IMBAR as we do the interview. I hope you will enjoy our conversation. So friends, let's welcome, live from Israel, IMBAR GOLT. Hi IMBAR, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, IMBAR. You know, I missed you from the last time I got to interview you, and I'm just so happy, you know. I am so happy. I am so privileged to talk to a person like you. Like I said in the introduction, you've been able to do so many things, healing, connecting with animals, with nature. That's really something special. I said also earlier that everyone's eyes are focused on Israel, how important it is, truly, personally to me, how important Israel to me is because of my faith. Now, I'd like to, of course, I won't let the opportunity pass, but I'd just like to very briefly ask you, Imbar, first of all, when that unfortunate and really horrific ambush, massacre happened, where were you, Imbar? If you don't mind that we talk about it just a little bit.
Yes, I don't mind. It was a terrible, terrible day. It started at 6:30 in the morning. I was still in bed. I've woken up, but I was still in bed, and I heard a siren. We live in the center of the country now, and I heard the siren, and we ran to we have a safe room. So my mother, who I live with, who I'm helping now, came, and the two dogs, her and mine, came with us, and we went to the safe room and closed the door, and we heard the siren end, and many, 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 many booms of the rockets hitting around us, and being most of them were being intercepted by the Iron Dome. And we turned on the radio to hear what's going on, what happened, and we started hearing that terrorists have gone into kibbutzim. Kibbutzim are small settlements, agricultural communities in the near the Gaza Strip, and people are being invaded. Homes are being invaded. And it was very scary, and we kept hearing news, and we kept hearing people being shot, and people being raped, and people being murdered in terrible ways, and children and babies being burned alive and beheaded and tortured and kidnapped to Gaza. We have hostages in Gaza, and it was terrible. It was very scary. It's terrible, and the killing should stop on both sides. The killing should stop. The people who are responsible should think outside the box and come up with a solution that can make sure that civilians, I'm not talking about the terrorists, civilians in Gaza, civilians in Israel are living life of peace and security and safety and prosperity. That's it. Enough with this. Enough.
Yeah.
No more. This should never happen again anywhere in the world.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
know that you really don't want to talk about it because you said it's really so painful. But
very painful.
mm,
Enough of that. They should come home, all of them. Bring them home now.
you know what, Imbar, I really follow the news on this, and I do watch every day. I'm watching updates on this conflict, really getting to see more and more how terrible it really was. Anyway, let's not uh, get into that, but it's not possible that we don't talk about it. You being a true-blooded Israelite, or am I correct in saying
Israeli.
that? Israeli, right? Yeah,
The Israelites
Israeli.
were the ancient
The
Hebrews
early, okay. So
in the Bible.
Israeli, right?
Israeli.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. So Imbar, you said you went in the safe rooms with two dogs. Was Poncho with
Yes.
you? I
Yeah,
remember
Poncho is
Poncho.
with me. Yeah,
Oh,
Poncho
it's
is
so
with
cute.
me. Yes,
Yeah.
and my mother's dog is a small little pincher, mixed
Okay.
breed pincher.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
also they're both 10 years old, both of them, and they're very
Mm-mm.
sweet. And my mother's dog is very small. He's the little pincher, and Poncho, and they were also very scared.
I know.
Humi, the small dog, always whenever he hears thunder or
Yes.
any blasts of the rockets, we still have rockets around us from day to day.
Really.
And
Yeah.
whenever he hears a blast or a thunder, we had some thunderstorms lately. He runs to the safe room now. He's traumatized.
Oh. Oh
Poor doggy.
no.
And because I
Oh,
can
it's
heal, I'm doing energetic healing for him. And
yes.
Poncho used to resist me going to the safe room, but now he knows that
Really.
whenever I'm going there, he goes there, and everything is fine. He just lies down on a mat we have for him there because it's getting colder. So we have a
Yes.
mat in the safe room and for the dogs. And yeah, so he lies down. Khumi is still the small dog is still sort of
What's his
very
name? The small.
agitated, but yeah, but I calm him down. I try my best to calm him down. Also during a thunderstorm he comes running to me.
Oh
I'm afraid, and he's
no,
shaking, a
no.
poor
So
thing.
it's cute, but at the same time, it's really so
Yeah, this
it's
dog
really
has
so
been
sad.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah, this dog has
yeah.
been through a lot. He's been abandoned, and my mother took him in
Oh, I
about a year
see.
and a half ago. And yeah, we're trying to give him the best life that he has now, that he can
Mm-mm.
have now. You know.
That's really nice of you, and it's a good thing that you're able to really touch him. Because of your uh ability to heal. That's really wonderful. Now,
I've been blessed by it.
yes, amen. Amen to that. Imbar, I know that Hanukkah just finished, right? Some
Yeah,
time
just a few
ago.
days ago, 2 days
And
ago.
can you, because I also know that there's, like I saw in one of your posts, like the candles there were birds associated with it. I don't know, is there a connection between
There's a
Hanukkah
connection.
and birds? Really?
Well, there's an indirect connection because it's
Indirect.
a holiday. A
Okay.
lot of people go birding.
Okay. What's
It's linked to
birding? What's birding? What do you call what's
birding is
birding?
watching birds and listening to
All
birds.
right.
That's birding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
listening
And
of
then
watching birds and photographing them and all that. So
mm,
a lot of people go birding. It's winter now. The huge migration, passes over Israel twice a year.
mm-mm,
And this is over. So we have the wintering birds now and the resident
mm.
birds, of course,
There are really
the ones who
many,
stay
many
all year.
birds.
Many
Many,
birds,
many birds.
many
Yeah.
birds in Israel. We have 170 around 170 resident birds. They stay here all year round. We have
Mm.
uh, 200 or more birds that are wintering here. We have some summering birds here as well. All told it up is something like 450 to 500 birds species, including the
Wow.
rare and those who just pass through Israel on their
Yeah.
way to their wintering or summering grounds, breeding grounds, all that. So Israel is a very, very important flyway
Oh.
to for birds because of we're just on the borders of Europe, Asia, and Africa.
What a
So
yeah.
yeah, so it's a very important flyway for birds.
What a place. What a place to be
It's
in. What a
a
place to be
wonderful
born
place.
in.
Israel
Yeah.
is a lovely, lovely place, lovely land. I'm not talking about the state of Israel. We're not
Right.
talking politics, but it's a lovely land. It's
Yes.
so diverse. It has so many people in it, Jews and Muslims and Christians
Mm.
and all other religions are here. Everybody's here.
Right, right,
Everybody
right.
tries to live together.
Yes. At at peace with each other, right? That's
Yes,
the
yes,
desire of
because
the people that live there.
among the people of Israel, or the people who live in Israel, and the people come from all over the world here. Not only
Mm.
Jews, not only we're Israelis. All of us are Israelis. You know, there are
Mm.
Druze. There is a sect, a Muslim sect. There are Druze. They live in the north of the country mostly, and they are Israelis. They define themselves as Israelis. It's
Mm.
beautiful, and
Mm.
the people themselves, try to live together in peace and love and coexistence and unity. It's a minority
Mm.
amongst the Jews, amongst the Muslims, that stirs up all this terrible thing, the
Yeah,
heinous
yeah.
crimes. Everything is done by a few thousand people or a few tens of thousands of people. And it's a
That's
pity because so many people want to live in peace and love each other. And I'm
that's
not being
really a
naive.
pity.
I
Yeah.
live it every day.
I know. I know, hearing you, like I was saying that I watch videos, I watch the news about Israel, really very personally attached, even if I've never been there. But
I hope you will
for
come one day.
I know that's one of my prayer wishes. So,
Yes.
but to hear you actually there, it's a different thing. I can only imagine what you're going through on a daily basis. And, our eyes are made more aware of, like, we hear people say, oh, the rockets, they're normal, like they're normal. We hear them every now and then.
This is not
And
normal. This is not human.
I
This is not
know for the
humane, and
rest
this
of the
is not.
world, that's not normal, right? And it's
No, for
happening
us, it's
there.
not normal. We are not
Oh,
supposed to live under
right.
people
Constant.
who have lost their human image, their human values,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
basic human. We are all people. We were created by the same
Oh,
God. We call him
amen.
different names, but we were created the same by the same God. And we're all people, no matter what we are. But let's talk about light.
Imbar, before you proceed with that, friends, this is my last live episode for the year. The year is about to come to an end. And what better person to have in this special broadcast, than somebody who's going to talk about light. So, Imbar, tell me, share with me, teach me about the things you know.
Look, first of all, I'm honored to be the last one, final,
For the year.
session. Thank you, thank you. I hope I'll be the cherry on top of your cake of broadcasts.
Of course.
Thank you. I'm really honored, and I am a blind person. I've been blind since birth. I have eyes. I can see a little bit of light and darkness and stuff and
Mm.
shadows and a bit of contrast with colors. But I see light with my heart, and I think
Oh.
everybody should see the light with their hearts
Mm.
and their insight, their inner sight. And no matter what light is, light of heaven, light of God, light of the sun, light of this wonderful earth we live on. Light comes in many forms, and why I want to talk about light, because Hanukkah is the
Yes.
festival of light, and
Mm.
we light candles, and every home is lit, and there are candles in the windows sometimes, and it's a festival of
I
warmth and
see.
light in the middle of in the winter solstice. Sometimes it happens in the middle of the month, towards the 21st, which is my birthday, by the way, the winter solstice. And
Mm. Happy
yeah, and
birthday!
thank you. I was born on the second candle of Hanukkah, the second day, and it's the shortest day of the year, but it's full of light. you know.
Right, right, right.
Um, And light is life, and light is
Thank you.
love, and light is our pets. Your petty talk. So light is our pets.
Yes,
And
yes.
light is nature and birds and everything. And it's important. It was important for us this year, especially to
Mm,
celebrate this festival of light and to bring light into this
mm,
very, very difficult period of darkness and of hate and of, to say enough, no more of this. We want no more of this. Never again should it happen. And we
mm.
want light. We want positivity. We want unity. We want love. You know how many people got together? First of all,
Yes.
to
How
celebrate
many?
this holiday, but also since the 7th of October, I can't help it. I have to say it. Since the
Sure.
7th of October, this country has seen wonderful people from all over the country and from the world who
Mm-hmm.
united, no matter what your religion was, no matter what you are, no matter who you are, they volunteered to help the wounded, to help the families of the
Oh, yes.
hostages, to help the hostages when they come back from Gaza. We have some coming back, bless God for that, and everybody who did it, who helped to bring them back. We have some that are back. They're going to have a lot of a process of
Healing.
rehabilitation and healing,
Yeah.
but
To
there are
do.
people
Yeah.
all over the country helping them, helping the wounded, helping the families, helping the soldiers, helping everybody who's trying to put an end to this situation, to this darkness, being light everywhere they go, whatever they do.
Oh,
There's a
that's
lot of healing has to be done, but light is helping us to deal with these things. So that's what it was very, very important for us to celebrate this year because
wonderful.
of everything, in spite of
Yeah.
everything.
In spite of
It's very
everything.
hard to celebrate. It's very hard to sing and to,
Yeah.
be happy and to carry on. But we carry on because we're resilient and we sanctify life. Life is
Mm,
sacred
mm.
and light is sacred. And we were hit very badly, but we'll get up. Oh, we have gotten up, and we're going to rebuild and rehabilitate and heal everyone that has to be
Mm.
healed, and rebuild the settlements. Many settlements were burned to the ground
Wow.
by
I
the
know.
terrorists,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Oh, God.
we're going to rebuild. And this light is helpful.
It's so beautiful, Imbar, that you know what a resilient nation you are. Even you yourself, that in spite of
Yes.
the supposed gloom, you just don't you won't give in to that.
No,
You gather up together, take your courage
we may be
to
broken, but we're going to
transcend.
heal. We're going to heal,
Amen.
and we're going to
Amen.
come back stronger
Praise
than we
God.
were
Yeah.
before. And the
Yes.
birds, if we're talking back to birding, or birds, they're a
Yes.
symbol of this. They fly, they they migrate, they know no boundaries. The birds know no borders. They come to Israel, they come to Qatar, they come to Gaza, they come to Iran, they come to Iraq, they come to Syria, they come to Turkey. They don't mind.
Yeah.
That's how we should be. Be around the world, to be a people around the world. Doesn't matter. We're the same species. We're the same, like the birds. They'll land everywhere.
Mm.
They don't mind. They know no borders. We have a huge movement here of birds know no borders.
Really?
And
That's
we do a lot of
wonderful.
projects with
Yeah.
Palestinians, with Jordanians, how to use birds, or not
Mm.
to use them, but to work with them to be
Yes.
biological pest controllers.
Oh, really?
Like owls, like barn owls, for example. We have
Oh,
a
I
project
didn't
with
know about that.
Jordanians,
I
with
never heard about that.
Palestinians,
Yeah.
and we want to have it with Egyptians and we others to control rodents, rats, mice, whatever, in
Mm-mm.
fields,
Mm-mm.
agricultural fields and stuff. By using the barn owls, we have nest boxes for them, and they
Mm-mm.
eat lots and lots and lots of rodents, and that helps the agriculture, helps crops grow without using chemical pesticides and all this. And it's very important, and we're doing it together with them. It's a very, very lovely project. There are other projects that we're doing together with Palestinians and Jordanians, and I really hope we'll do it one day with Egyptians and Syrians and everyone, Lebanese, everyone, together for this Middle East. It's a lovely area. It's a lovely region. It should be prosperous. So we're doing a lot of projects together with birds also as helpers to control insects and pests, to bring peace. Children from different countries meet and they get to know each other, and they get to know that we're people and there's no hate and there's no hostility. There's just a common goal and a common truth, and friendships develop because of these projects. It's beautiful. So that's another way birds are important and help and are healers as well.
You know, Imbar, you're really such a positive person. You're so full of
my best.
hope. You're so full of
Not easy.
hope. You really
It's not
inspire
easy.
me. It's just so wonderful to talk to you. You know, I can't imagine how do I say that? How on the clouds I will be when I see you face to face. It's really a
Yeah.
big dream. I would love to really have
That would
that opportunity. Imbar, I don't know, I didn't mention this to you, but I saw in your social media a post about birds and I think turbines. Am I correct? Like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's very,
If
very
yeah,
there's a problem with this. Wind
yeah,
turbines are
yes.
not the
Mm,
future. They're not the
okay.
future because they are very, very harmful. They're harmful.
Mm,
They're
mm,
not. We should look at other ways to find clean energy, and there are ways. I'm not talking about nuclear. I'm not talking about
yes.
solar because it's not enough. I'm talking
Mm-mm,
about the universe. The universe is full of energy, magnetic energy, and we should use it.
mm-mm,
I'll talk about birds and wind turbines. They kill a lot of birds, the wind turbines,
mm-mm, mm-mm.
because of the frequency, because they crash into
The
them.
frequency, yeah. Even the frequency can
Even
kill
the
them.
frequencies are terrible,
Okay.
and they make people sick around them. People,
Really?
residents around the wind turbines,
Oh, I didn't
they
know
make people
that.
sick. And if you
Because
live
of
by a
the,
wind turbine and you feel,
yeah.
and when it started working, you've felt that you're sicker, or you're not feeling well, or you're feeling something,
Really?
then you'll
Wow.
know that it's the wind
Mm-mm,
turbines. This is
mm-mm.
not the way forward. It's not the way
Yeah.
forward.
It's not
We have
healthy, no?
electromagnetic energy all over the universe. We should learn to use it.
Yeah.
We have other magnetic types of energy. We should learn to use it. No nuclear,
That's,
no solar, no nothing, because it's not enough.
yeah,
It's not enough, and it
that
takes a lot
magnet,
to maintain. Maybe wave energy is the least harmful of all.
what's wave energy?
Wave energy, there are machines in the sea that use the power.
Oh,
Look
all
at the
right.
wave. When you
The
look at a
wave.
wave, it's
Right,
so
right, right,
powerful, and they
right.
use the power of the waves
Mm-mm,
or the
mm-mm,
tide or both to
mm-mm.
produce electricity. And it's
Electricity.
not as the least invasive. I've researched that. It's
Mm-mm,
I'm interested in ecology, and
mm-mm. You're so
you know,
busy.
I'm a public
You're
speaker,
so
and I speak about ecology and about nature and about harmony with nature. I have a channel called Earth Friendly. There are
earth
some talks on
friendly.
it if you wanna on YouTube if you wanna listen to it.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why I researched it. And yeah, it's a very good way. It's one of the best ways to produce energy with wave energy. There's so much energy in it, and it kills less marine life than, let's say, offshore wind turbines
Mm-mm,
or fossil fuel. I'm not talking about fossil fuel even. That's
mm-mm.
terrible.
And then
So the
Imbar,
frequencies are harmful,
yeah,
very
yeah.
harmful.
The
So the
frequencies. I
birds, many
didn't know
birds
that.
get killed
Yeah, I
when
didn't
they
know that.
migrate. It's very high in the sky, and this is right where the birds fly. I even
Right.
got rhymes from it, but it's true. It's true.
You
It's
really
true.
are a writer.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I've been blessed.
You're a writer. So Imbar, all right. And then you also mentioned to me that you're able to identify birds by their sound.
Yes. When I was 13, a woman, a very prominent ornithologist, came to our. We have a center where we had a children's program for the blind, and she taught us. She had a course for us, and she taught us how to recognize birds by sound, by their calls and songs. Only I stayed with her, and she mentored me for many years and taught me a lot. We went on birding trips all over Israel, and she and I and some friends. I was the only one from the blind children who wanted to continue with this thing. So she mentored me. She's been a friend for years, and many, many years. And we've been all over the country birding and listening to birds and recognizing birds. I love it. I still do it. I've been doing it for 37 years.
Wow.
And yeah, I really enjoy it because it's a great connection to nature. It's a great connection to our earth, to Gaia. And it's a connection to the divine as well, I believe.
We are really blessed with so much around us that we can just be thankful for when we open our eyes in the morning. The gratitude should start, right?
Oh yeah. Every day, all day.
All day, right?
Gratitude for the smallest things in life to the biggest things in life.
That's so true. Imbar, I'd like to take from you, I don't want to take much of your time, but I'd like
That's all right. I really enjoy it, and I'm so glad that we're doing another interview.
Yes, you know what? I'd like to take an inspiring message from you for people that might be going through something depressing in their lives, to help them move forward. And I know you're a public speaker, and I put you on the spot.
It's okay.
Can you give us a line or two that we can part with to remember for the rest of the holidays?
Okay. First of all, may you have the best holidays, very happy holidays. Be happy and loving and compassionate as much as you can. Think of others. That's a great way to get out of depression. Volunteer, do something for somebody else. Think of yourself, of course. There's a balance between give and take, but think of others. It's a great way to heal yourself.
Really?
Listen to yourself, listen to others, listen to the earth. Not only hear stuff, listen with your heart, with your mind, with your ears, with your eyes, listen. And by listening, you'll understand so much more of what's going on here, and have compassion and have empathy. Empathy is the healer, and it's the way forward for everyone here, because if we don't have empathy, things like what happened in the 7th of October will happen again. And I'm talking about the whole world. I'm not talking about only about Israel. Lots of love to everyone. May God bless you all. And he does. He is there to support and to help. Just be there for yourself, for others, for the earth. This is the way to go forward from dark times.
So you're one person who's really experienced. So you've had many experiences of things that have happened in your life, in your personal life, that would have put you down. But you just have to find it in yourself, in your inner strength, to get over these things and continue, because the world has so much good to offer. It's such a pity if we don't recognize it, if we don't listen. Like you said, we have to really listen. I picked that up. Listen, because it's in listening that you are made aware really of the opportunities and the potential that is around you and in you. Right, Imbar?
So much of it. Did
I learn something from you today?
There's so much love in the world. There's so much out there to do and to come together. To come together as humanity, no matter what you are, who you are, where you're from. Come together as one, because we are one. Everyone is a part of it all, part of this world, a part of this universe, a part of the divine.
The pain, like they said, in the Bible, the pain of one part of your body affects the whole body. So it's true with humans, with the pain of one country, affects the whole world. So Imbar, that's all the time I have to interview you, and it's really been so much a pleasure. I'm here. I'm hugging myself. as my hug to you.
Lots of
You're
hugs to
really,
you and to everyone.
yeah, you're really a very, sincerely from my heart, you're really a very treasured person to me. And
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just so blessed to have you as a friend. So with that, friends, ladies and gentlemen, we're ending Petty Talks live broadcast for the year. Stay safe, stay close to nature. God bless you all. Be grateful, love each other, love your pets, love your animals, love God. Thank you and bye-bye.